red light therapy. Now I find that absolutely fascinating. Look at how red that is now. And I think what we're seeing there is just the blood coming to the surface. And you can see all that beautiful healthy pink tissue around the edge of the hair, which is obviously going to start closing up the wound as we progress. So I'm going to actually bandage that now. Now what I'm doing now is I am putting a dermapred, which is probably one of the more natural pharmaceutical agents, on this area. I've been using our greasy heel ointment, manuka honey, our wound recover when it was down to the bone, and when we were recovering and it was getting infected. I was using all of those to improve and speed up the proud flesh, which fills in those massive holes. But now that it's filled in, what we want it to do is we don't want that proud flesh to encroach over the healthy tissue now. So it's got to start receding, and the healthy tissue needs to close in, and that's going to help to reduce scarring. So that's the plan now. So I'm going to keep using this dermapred, which is a big green ointment, and it's got castor oil, and it does have, I think it's got some steroids in it. But the issue really was that I could see that just because of the nature of the wound, if we had to keep debriding, it would have probably been more problematic. So we've debrided this wound twice surgically, and I think that was the right move, because we've just got to keep that proud tissue down. And now I'm using this red light therapy. I've never used it before. This is the first time I've seen it actually work. I couldn't use it before we had the integrity of the wound and the surface of the wound not looking infected. You can see some scabbing start to happen. That's actually happened because the bandage actually dropped down. So I'm going to try and clean that off before I put more dermapred on there. And then I'm going to wrap the wound again and do a combine dressing and keep the pressure on the wound to stop this swelling, because I think you'll see as we go around behind, you can see the degree of swelling, which if you look at the other little hock, how much smaller it is. Actually, I must say, the swelling has actually gone down since I've done that red light therapy, which is really good news. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some arnica on that area. That will also help to improve circulation to that site and make sure the swelling is reduced, because that's important. And I have bandaged that other little hock up like I said I would, because I'm just concerned that that little area, even though it doesn't look significant, it could easily scar as badly as this area, because I haven't been paying that much attention to it because I've been focusing on this other wound. So there you go. That's a little bit of case study just to see what the next stage is. And by the way, it's taken us 8 weeks from the original wound to get to this stage, which, to be honest, I think is miraculous. That is absolutely fantastic healing, and that's because we've been using the tendon and bone, the Infecticlear, colloidal silver and the Alleviate internally. And to get it to this stage quickly, we used manuka honey, our wound recover, and some topical silver, basically just to keep the wound clean. And like I say, just this last week we've been using the dermapred because I didn't want to have such a huge amount of proud flesh. Proud flesh can go a little bit crazy, so I'm just using this until I can confidently see the results. Then I'll probably start using our greasy heel ointment again, because I find the greasy heel ointment really amazing wound treatment. It's wonderful for any kind of topical promotion of healing. So okay.